Welcome to free awareness classes on Indian Constitution conducted by Tandanallur Education and Cultural Society through Irinjalakuda Vivekananda Civil Service Academy's YouTube channel every day at 7 p.m. This is me, Mahesh Ammar. Please subscribe our YouTube channel, and if you are interested in this class, please like and share it. Today, we are going to discuss about Article 39 of Indian Constitution related to directive principles of state policy. According to this article, the state should follow certain principles while formulating any laws for the welfare of the people. And this article contains 6 clauses. Let us see these clauses one by one. In Article 39, Clause A, it says about the right to adequate means of livelihood. So here, the state should provide adequate means of livelihood to the citizens, which means it is the duty and the responsibility of the state to provide a good source of income to lead a satisfactory life for both men and women. Actually, the right to livelihood is an integral part of Article 21. Here Article 21 means the protection of life and personal liberties. So when we discussed Article 21, I told you in one of the judgments Supreme Court said right to life also included the right to livelihood. Let us see Article 39 Clause B. It says about the equitable distribution of the material resources of the community for a common good. Here in this article we can see the state is following a socialistic principle. We know about the term socialism. Socialism means the means of production and distribution are under the control of the state, and the state will distribute citizens according to their requirements. Like that, suppose if any one of the resources, here the resources means that may be oil resources, mineral resources, forest resources, water resources, and so on. And these resources should be distributed in an equitable manner. Suppose coal is an important source of energy. Basically, when we consider thermal energy. But this coal, suppose if it is concentrated in any one of the state of India and that state is not ready to share this coal with other states, here the state should come and should make policies to distribute the coal on the basis of welfare of the people. That is it. Let us see Article 39 Clause C, which means the prevention and the concentration of wealth and means of production, which means state should strive to avoid the concentration of a wealth at a place or in a few hands. That's why state is coming with the taxation. State imposing high tax or super tax upon the rich, and low tax or no tax upon the poor, and what amount of tax collected from the rich used for the welfare of the poor. In such a way, state is trying to minimize the inequality in wealth. And also that is applicable in the case of means of production. Here means of production means mainly capital, land, labor, commodities. So this also should not be concentrated in a few hands. For this purpose, actually in the year 1969, Indira Gandhi government came with a MRTP Act, Monopolies Restrictive Trade Practices Act. Even though this act now repealed, in the place of it came a new act, that is what is called the Competition Act 2002. Both the acts tried to prevent the concentration of wealth and means of production. Let us say Article 39 clause D, which says equal pay for equal work for both men and women. See, if the men and women are working at the same time, working at the same place and using the same skill, why not we can provide the same payment? Here we can see maintaining the gender equality. That is the most important thing to consider here. Next we have Article 39 clause E. Among these 6 clauses of Article 39, this is the most important one, because how a parent carrying the child in such a way state is trying to care the citizens. That's why here we can see the beautiful concept of welfare state, which means the preservation of the health and strength of workers and children against abuses. So, it is the duty and responsibility of the state to protect the workers, both men and women, and children from the dangerous sites, from the dangerous situations. For example, men are working in dangerous minefields and they are getting various type of diseases. Sometimes they are forced to work beyond their strength. Here state will come to protect them. In the case of women, during the time of pregnancy, they forced to lift weights, and that will affect their health adversely. Here also state will come with some sort of amenities. And also see, in the case of children, children should study. That is very essential for their physical and mental enhancement. Without studying, if these students are engaged in any other jobs, so here state will come with some legislations. And see, in the case of children, men and women, to protect them, state has made various legislation. For example, you see, why state government employees and central government employees have given retirement? Because here the state is understanding their health is deteriorated, their strength is deteriorated, they should get some sort of rest. That's why state government providing retirement at the age of 56 and central government employees getting the retirement at the age of 60. And here for their livelihood, state is providing pension as well. Let us see the last clause of this Article 39. What Article 39 clause F says? Which means opportunities for the healthy development of children. Which means children are given facilities and opportunities in a healthy manner and in a condition of freedom and dignity, and are protected against all sorts of exploitation and are against moral and material abandonment. So it is the duty of the state to provide facilities and opportunities to them for their development, for their enhancement, and they have to be protected from all kinds of exploitations. Here you see, to protect the children, state came with one law, that is to provide free and compulsory education to the children at the age group of 6 to 14, and also providing midday meal, and also started awareness program to them and providing orphanages for the homeless. In the case of youth, in educational and employment centers, they will have provided some sort of reservation. Suppose here, another important thing to remember, in a famous judgment of Supreme Court, that case is Gaurav Jain versus Union of India. In that case, Supreme Court said it is the duty of the state to make arrangements to care the rehabilitation of the prostitutes and their children. We know a boy born for a prostitute, that a boy should face a lot of miseries, physical, mental and social stigmas. Even at that time, state will come to protect that boy from all these stigmas. That is the importance of this article, this clause. And here sometime we know some parents will abandon their children. At that time, state will come for their protection. Sometime a child will become an orphan. His or its parents may die in a certain manner. Even at that time, state will come for the protection of that child. Now I think you could understand Article 39 of Indian Constitution clearly. I am concluding this session. So thank you very much.